Всем привет, друзья! С вами я, Ошибка 100, и сегодня мы будем играть в Noire. Да, это игра от великой студии Rockstar Games. Про Noire, там 46-й год идет. Вот. И я хочу пройти ее в черно-белом режиме. Да, тут можно поставить черно-белый режим, это же все-таки нуар. В общем, не буду долго мямлить, погнали. Итак, начинаем.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile, the car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle, a quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Итак, вот и сама.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Погнали.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Да. Даже такой винтажным автомобилем.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Итак, что нам тут делать?
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
тут что-то было.
Look at this junk.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Ну ладно. Что такое?
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
I don't
Бла-бла-бла,
think so.
нет. Газета. Возможности разные изграничить, так считают ученые.
What have you got, Phelps?
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
О. Тут ничего. Что-то там чувак хочет увидеть.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Что тут у тебя? Наверное, кетчуп.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really
Yeah.
matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Кстати, я думаю, что я дам вам выбор пройти в цвете или
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this
Или-
crap.
или в черно-белом. Что тут у нас?
Ralph,
Револьвер.
there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. Let me see if I can
Я
find a way up there.
оставлю, наверное,
All
голосование.
right,
Вот тут
don't
в
hurt
правом
yourself.
углу.
The gun's up
Я
on the
буду
roof,
читать
right?
в обучении
So we need to find a
миссии.
way up.
Миссии одно в цвете, другое черно-белое. Давай, вырезай. А вон и
What
ган.
kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Нормальный такой.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Две пули.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Он не обязательно мог бы прям принести.
We should follow up on this now
Затею
before the
спешки.
perp tries to leave town. We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Ой,
Could show some initiative, Ralph. and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Погнали.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our
Читаем
gig.
места.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout,
Погнали.
Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Все, поехали. Куда ехать-то? Так что ли? А, может, слева? Оружейный магазин. Так, двери с золотыми ручками можно войти. Это золотая или серебряная?
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
Итак,
This is about something bad, right?
глядим, что там.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Может, по специальному номеру, наверное. Там вроде бы на вот это вот. Я предлагаю обтыкать каждый. Ага,
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Да, действие происходит в Лос-Анджелесе, это все-таки LA Noire. И так как тут
Let's see if he's
Лос-Сантос,
at home.
только
Owning the
другой.
gun doesn't prove he...
Даже не надейтесь о том, что карта тут похожа. Я проверял. Она тут вообще не похожа. Кроме тут река Лос-Сантос, тут район Лагосов будет. Но, как вы видите, тут много чего такого. Ну, прям вообще не похоже. И к тому же тут недоступны вот эти вот районы, и нельзя выехать даже к самой надписи. Она вот тут вот где-то.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Den.
Давайте к Шредеру поедем. Угостим его жареным.
А жареных гвоздей не хочешь? Я спросил, жареных гвоздей не хочешь? Нет?
Слэй, а куда ехать-то? Так, поедем. Вроде бы это не надо. Опасно. А я не пойму, это золотая или какая ручка? Вроде золотая. Да. Почку на шред.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Номер 2. Заряжайте жареные гвозди, мы заходим.
Откройте, это подарки от Эльдорадо. Открывай, сука, Новый год, блядь!
Новогодние
What
подарки
do you guys
Эльдорадо.
want? I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Черт, ах ты ж тварь.
Ready?
На. На. Ой, я ему швец дал. Пацански.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Ладно, нужно все
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Выписная книжка. Чё тут? Арти Розенгер, Фрем, Клейтон, Тед. Росси, Каплан, Грир, Герой. Долби, Тибов, Волос, Флойд, Роуз, Душевский, Анджелсон, Флоуд. Кажется, Флоуд, Ройс и Рой Тед 2 раза. По-моему, они тут все 2 раза.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Кстати, наверное...
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Вы, наверное, заметили, как тут реалистично записывается? Флешбэк какой-то. Короче, использовалась новая технология по тем временам. Это будет 2011 год. И как вам тут все офигенно. Погоди, вот тот чувак, как... вот это вот тот чувак, который... А, нет, это тот чувак, который только что был в университете.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the 3 fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All 3 of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS?
Имя того чувака из универа.
OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Итак, загрузка. Так, погоди. Настройки. Я вам говорил о том, что на этой миссии будет свет. А я свое слово держу. Не забывайте про голосование.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify, code 3.
Так, сейчас
We'll
мясо.
take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Быстро. Люди. Черт.
Take it quick, you guys. Capture here. We gotta move it.
Снайперы. Не стреляй.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps.
Ага,
We don't know how many are
как
in there.
менять это-то?
Take it slow.
Неудобно как, да.
Why is nobody covering me?
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance.
Chance, copper.
А!
Stay in cover.
Мастер укрытия,
That's it?
конечно.
We got them all?
Все.
I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Их то ли больше было.
Lieutenant Hopkins says
Those
anytime you
were-
reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Едем дальше. Еще один флешбэк. Не вьетнамский, а японский.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Ну да, какой-то ЧСВ.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Ну-ка, погоди.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves.
Watch it!
Временем закона остановись.
He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot.
Стой!
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give
Да
it up,
что
Wendell!
Ты совершаешь ошибку.
Stay the hell away from me.
Эта зараза.
You've got to be kidding!
You fucking
Я
asked
тебя
for
догоню,
it.
я же тут главный герой.
No way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Ой.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Что там? Охренел.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Не, 1 на 1 кричит, меня же тебя видно. Нокаут.
You doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Прикольно.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Бля, игра у меня идет нормально по 30 FPS. Будь осторожны. Свет!
Gives you that leg up, gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
Чё это? По нам бомбят.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Да ладно. Чувак, да ты случаем не медик?
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on.
Ну,
You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight, crowded street. I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Голова вроде чистая, он, мне кажется, часто моется. Пиджак. Бла-бла-бла-бла-бла-бла. Танцевый товар.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Так, дальше у нас что тут? Пусто. Рука. Вроде тоже моется. Сейчас нужно нормально так мыть. Хорошо. Ну, вроде бы труп еще теплый. Живой, зараза. Ладно.
This is a crime scene. Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter.
Ладно, но перед этим нужно еще тут прошариться. Вы отойдите.
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
I don't think you're a fool.
Чё это?
But what's my opinion against thousands of others?
Пестик.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. I need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Ясно. Не, ну работал профессионал. Кстати, мы там оружие ставили. Ладно, идем дальше. Дальше нужно допросить какого-то свидетеля. Вы...
Can I help you, sir?
Да иди ты
I'm
быстрее.
Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
Everett Gage.
And you are?
Galleta.
Галет.
Clovis Galleta.
Звучит как-то по-русски. Немножко так. Какие у нас там улики есть? А, нельзя двигать. Это я понял. Но слева, вопрос приведены справа. Понял. Все. Перестрелка, квитанция и пистолет Браунинг.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Чего? Ведь сначала были выстрелы, а потом бежали. Угу. Да-да-да-да. Мне кажется, это истина.
And you don't know who shot Gage or why?
No, officer.
A man is dead, Miss Galletta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police
Единственный
officer. I
вопрос.
will take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Отвязал, как мне ее... Ладно.
We have the murder weapon?
No murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it. We can trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Я же оттуда еще не выезжал даже. Какого?
Everybody stay back. Let us do our
И
job.
почему то, что я заехал на место преступления? А, стоп. То есть вы хотите сказать, что я тут еще ничего не посмотрел? Да, тело
Broad
еще.
daylight. Crowded street.
Черт, ладно, тогда попытаемся нормально ответить. Так, показания.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back.
Ничего.
I was angry. I walked in
Что
front.
ты прекращаешь?
I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Месячные ложи должны прилечь. Доказательства. 3, что вы ну, раз уже говорят нажать на 3, то нажмем на 3.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another.
28.
Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Нет, ты чё? Всего 3 выстрела в спину, это нормально. Возможно, подозреваемый в убийстве.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
У животного возникли выберите сомнения. Вот так это говорят сомнения, то сомнения.
You're making me angry, Miss Coletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Религия. Подробности.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Значит, нам сейчас твердят то, что она говорит истину. Как истину один. Ну что ж, ладно.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Coletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened, Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Подписать показания. Все, нужно бежать отсюда. Hey.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Давай, заваливайся. Наверное, давайте сначала вооружение сгоняем. Дальше вот прям так брать.
Have you got a death wish?
Ах ты срань. Вот, полицейский разворот. Дрифт классический. И веселый. Вот, теперь видно то, что золотые ручки.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
То, чтобы еще раз. Окей, теперь у нас есть, думаю, все улики. Места. И погнали. Неадекват за рулем. Так, заходим.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Ты.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu? No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Ладно.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
А! Бежим! А ну стой!
Kalu, get back here!
Осторожно! Ага, все.
Stop or I will shoot!
А, вот и наш напарник.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Плохо. Надо быть.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Обязательно, сэр. Подведу вас. На самом деле нет. Надеюсь.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Спор с Гейджем.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Чувак, да ты профессиональный лжец. Ты лжешь.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
В данной игре это в итоге является допрос является в данной игре частью искусства новым. Нужно подозреваемый опознан. Ха.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Религиозный мотив. А нельзя никак на саму жертву посмотреть? А, вот. Он спокоен, но немного встревожен.
Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
Кофе запит.
Let's change the subject.
Мотив.
You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ты лжешь, мне кажется.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ага. Мне кажется, религия...
I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Значит, все заново. Ну, не знаю, давайте выберем. Нет, квитанцию. Окей, у меня нет улик. Видимо, придется попробовать сомнения.
You
Да ладно!
left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Или во что вы там, евреи, верите?
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needed.
Добрый. Наверное. Не знаю. Годен. Итак, мы переводимся в другое дело. Это значит то, что обучение завершено. Не забывайте про голосование черно-белое против цветного. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки. С вами был я, Ошибка 100. Всем удачи и всем пока-пока.